Concepts, Values and Wise Advice from the Billy Meier Context compiled by David Chance, revised October 18, 2023.
Love.
Contact Report 10.
A human being who is filled with love is also rich in essence of wisdom, and a human being who is rich in essence of wisdom is also full of love. Yet the human being of earth deceives him or herself because he or she does not know the love. He or she interprets greedy feelings for possession and other impulsations as love, while real love, however, remains strange and ununderstood to him or her. A human being is no real human being until he or she has recognized and created the truth, the knowledge and the essence of wisdom, even if he or she does not use the word creation, since essence of wisdom is also love in best form. Thus, he or she always finds that enlightenment and recognition are knowledge and also essence of wisdom and love, and where there is love, there is also essence of wisdom. Love and essence of wisdom belong together because the creation and the laws of creation are love and essence of wisdom at the same time. Essence of wisdom and love are the two animating wings of the creational inner nature and character. With wisdom and love, the human being is master for all creation. Essence of wisdom and love increase his or her dedication to the fulfillment of the given creational natural laws, because spirit and creation are one. The human being of earth speaks of love which he or she does not know. He or she believes to know that his or her impulsations would be love, and therethrough deceives himself or herself. Love cannot be put into words because it is, just like the happiness, a state and not a location. True love is immortal, and nothing can ever transform it into anything else. The creation is present in spiritual love and essence of wisdom. Whoever strives for spiritual light and spiritual love will have the gate to the creation to open to him or her.
Contact Report 11.
Altruistic love is the expression of the visible unison with the infinite life, which is in the whole universe.
Contact Report 23.
So you know that I believe that many kinds of love are possible, and that love in friendship and love in marriage can only be separated by small differences, and that honest love for one's fellow man in general is also attached to the same chain?
Surely I know that, and your views on it are admirable.
Contact Report 24.
All truth and all knowledge have been transmitted up to the present time and have remained constant even when they have been forgotten, falsified, despised, and slandered by mankind on earth. And since truth, knowledge, wisdom, and love, and all power of the Spirit, etc., are unchangeable and constant, also in the present time of the present, so it must be grasped and continued there. In other words, this means that truth, knowledge, wisdom, and love, etc., simply have to be brought together again. They have to be collected and put together again.
Contact Report 31.
I see you are full of joy and very sad at the same time.
You have very good eyes. I am sure you also understand why I feel so funny, don't you?
How could I not? It is these stirrings in you which are of the same kind in sentient life forms in all universes.
I know it is probably the law of love in a universal sense, but it probably only appeals to those who have aligned their manner of thinking with these laws. Or am I wrong in this assumption?
You prove yourself that you know it and do not merely assume it. It is as you say.
When I see that everywhere in our world there is need and misery, and countless human beings simply die miserably, then I am simply overcome with anger, and I could smash everything to bits. How many human beings there are among us who only lack a little love to make them content and happy? Every human being needs love, honest love, damn it. But why don't we give it to them? Why does everyone only live past the other? And why does no one help the other? And why are those punished by the authorities who feel real love for their fellow human beings and also give them this love? I have also been fined a very large sum because of this. Why, damn it all, does it have to be like this with us Earth humans? I just do not understand. Creation is so powerful in its glory, in its wisdom and truth, and in its knowledge, but why human beings cannot keep to it, and have to run after the cursed cultic religions in order to plunge themselves and everyone else into even more misery.
Contact Report 36.
We feel love and warmth for all life forms, also for the Earth human. But we have to be very reserved with him and prepare him very slowly for what he so eagerly longs for, just for this warmth and love. But the first condition for fulfilling this wish is that the Earth human himself or herself must become aware of true love before he or she can demand it from others. It is not given that he or she only always demands and pays no price for it himself or herself, as it was the case with him in manic form until now.
Contact Report 41.
Well, how is love now with you? I mean, especially between man and woman.
True love is a creation energy sensation. But emotions that arise purely from the world of thought exist in many forms. But a true love between man and woman is a very special creation energy sensation through which man and woman come together. In contrast to the mostly only emotional love, as it still prevails among terrestrial humans, our love is of a fine spiritual-based nature and very pure, profound, and therefore lifelong lasting.
Contact Report 48.
That is nice. You are very sweet.
Be very careful, dear friend. You touch my feelings.
Thank you. You are explaining a lot once again. Do you not ever worry that I might fall around your neck?
Why should I?
Because it might happen one day.
I would not mind.
Thank you. You are very open. On the other hand, there is nothing bad behind it.
You and I know that, but the Earth humans would misunderstand what has already happened because they think in other forms and do not know love according to the sevenfold laws and recommendations.
Contact Report 93.
Although you gave her all your love, she was in no way satisfied. On the contrary, the more you gave her, the more she demanded of you and wanted more and more. Her whole endeavor was directed only towards taking, with highly exaggerated fantasies of love, etc., which are unfulfillable for any life form because they represent only pure fantasy structures, and which unfortunately is still the case with her in large parts today.
Contact Report 98.
Feeling-based stirrings of love are revealed by you Earth humans by kissing each other, but also certain forms of gratitude you express in this form.
Contact Report 857.
In order for love to be understood correctly, it is to be said that it is not boastful towards fellow human beings, and not such that it needs to be explicitly mentioned, but that it is simply brought to bear. True love tends towards friendliness and patience, is not fickle and never changeable, but is constant, persistent, ironclad, and never allows inhibitions, violence, bitterness, devaluation, uptightness or sullenness, etc. True love is never hurtful, whether in terms of decency or physically or in any other manner, just as it is never concerned with personal gain or resentful. It also never allows itself to be provoked or led astray under any circumstances. With regard to truth, it is the foremost commandment, just as it also unquestioningly takes upon itself everything that has to be done dutifully, which maintains it in honor and dignity. True love never loses the knowledge of reality, truth, and hope, and endures infinitely and never fades. True love is not only the true content of life, but it embodies all that is hopeful and overwhelming, all that is good and truly human. True love is such that it never falls into any unrighteous deed, and does not harbor jealousy, insolence, or intentions of any evil. True love is an eternal state and attitude of immutability in every sphere and situation of life, and it decides the human beings to become love itself. True love prevents all cold-heartedness, domination, selfishness, revenge, retaliation, overreaching, etc., as well as that there is no subordination, but equality, as well as equal rights, and thus never subjugation. Pursuing true love means that the human being submits to it and always does what is best for his fellow human beings and for himself, as well as for the animal world, the world of animals and the world of living beings, and for the entire world of nature and plants. True love means to respect and fulfill one's own demands exactly, and to hold them in honor and dignity, as also those of one's fellow human beings, the animals, the animal world and the living beings, and all genus and species of plants, from the tree to the blade of grass, moss, the waters and microorganisms, etc. True love means true life, and true love is constantly growing, like life. And true love means the good and the beautiful, the best, the right and the valuable in all ways of life and existence. And true love is above all, whatever it is of the best, the good and the right, and it constantly and always ensures the practical presence and realization of the best, the good and the right. True love is the perfection of all that exists itself, and constantly strives for its own growth in the process of living, existing and being present in everything and everyone. This is actually what can be said in a nutshell, although there is much more that could be said. But I think that with my explanation the broad outlines have been stated,